where the sun just slips away and fades. Please take me away. I wonder why the clouds are made that steal my sun away and break my faith
about
in
0.7.
better days. Stay with me, I believe, I believe. Wake me when it's over, 'cause I don't wanna spend another day so alone and so afraid. Tell me when it's over, 'cause I've been broken in a way that only hope in me can save and bring me closer. So wake me when it's over.
Hey guys, welcome to Ozzie Reviews. Today I'm checking out the Savage Model 10 FCP-SR 308 bolt action rifle. Now this rifle, before I go on and with the review, is actually called a different model number here in Australia. Niowa, who are the importers, actually give it the model number 10 FCP-10. So if you're actually keen on checking one out here in Australia, you've got to actually ask for that model, so 10 FCP-10. Okay, so that out of the way, let's get into the review and actually have a look at what comes with the rifle. You got a pack here with a padlock, some earplugs, and obviously the safety manual. So I highly recommend you read up on that prior to actually using the rifle. The rifle in general just has a really nice look to it. I really like this tan digital camo finish. So it's a Savage accustock. Just got some nice grips here at the rear of the stock. At the front, it's more broad, so it comes into more of a, I suppose, a target configuration or a target style stock. The accutrigger here, that's another feature that's very unique to Savage. I like it. It really breaks at a crisp, just over about 2.1 pounds, 2.2 pounds from my measurements, so just a really nice crisp trigger. As with all the accutriggers, there's like a safety blade on the actual trigger blade that needs to be depressed first before you can actually fire the rifle. Now the mag here is an external 10-shot single stack mag. I love it because it's actual steel, so it really feels quite sturdy. It doesn't feel cheap and nasty whatsoever. The tactical mag release here is really good as well, because obviously it protrudes enough, so if you are using the rifle of a night, or you are in law enforcement and you are using this as part of your official duty where you needed to look through the scope and you didn't want to take your eye off a target or something, you wanted to change a mag, well, you can easily just feel down and get that mag release and take the mag out. Now the bolt here is obviously very well made. It's quite hefty in weight, which obviously just reflects the quality of the steel used. The one-piece scope rail actually comes with the rifle, so that's really neat. The barrel itself, it's 24 inches. It's a fluted barrel, and it's also threaded at the end. The overall weight of the rifle is 8.75 pounds, and it's 44.25 inches in length. So I'll just give you a run-by of it here so you can just see in a little bit of detail. So it's got a nice kick pad there, and just overall, just the finish of the rifle, it just looks really sleek and really nice. The bipod you see there, obviously that's a Harris bipod. That doesn't come with the rifle. I've just added that on myself. The scope too, I've added that obviously. I've got a set of loopholed rings, and also the scope is a loopholed 4.5 to 14 by 40. And it's a VX3 model with the CDS, or the custom dial system, built into it. The actual twist rate of the barrel too, that's 1 in 10 twist rate, so you'll stabilise pretty much anything in the 308 calibre with that. Price wise, you're looking at about, here in Australia, $1,650 of recommended retail. Obviously shop around guys, because at your gun shops you can get on to better deals than that, so probably be looking in real terms, street price, probably about $1,500, somewhere there. But obviously don't quote me on it, you'll have to check through your applicable dealer to see the current price. Okay, so let's have just a look. I'll show you the bolt. Okay, insert the bolt here, just at the rear. All you need to do is just to press down on the trigger and the bolt just slides straight in. So obviously there's nothing there, as you can see it's not loaded, there's nothing in the magazine, just to get the safety part out of the way. Okay, so it feels fairly rigid. I wouldn't say the actual bolt is, you know, super smooth, so, you know, don't expect it to be like, you know, absolute ice or glass or something like that, like a lot of the higher end European rifles. This rifle isn't built for that. This rifle is built for accurate shooting in law enforcement situations. So you're going to have a bit of ruggedness with it, but with that ruggedness comes strength and reliability. Actually, put the magazine in. I find with this it's a bit similar, those of you who are the vintage of using the SLR rifle, a little bit similar to that. I find the best way to do it is just tilt it slightly, and then the mag will just go straight up into the rifle from there. So I'll just put it up here. Just put the bipod down, just move it up just a little bit here so I can just demonstrate how to get the bolt out. Once the bolt goes in and down, all you need to do is just bring it back. To actually get it out, I'll have to actually turn it back on its side there. You've got the bolt release on the side, okay, so you need to depress that and pull the trigger at the same time to actually get that out. So I'll just do that now, and then the bolt just comes straight out. So there's no obstruction whatsoever in getting that bolt out. It's really straightforward, really easy. That's what I love about this rifle, is it's just made obviously for tactical law enforcement use. So it's simplistic in its design. So let's get to the actual testing of the rifle. I want to get out now on the farm and just use it under a few different circumstances and just show you what this rifle is capable of doing. So let's get to it. Okay, so what I'll do just to start the review is I'll put the rifle here on the bench and we'll fire 5 shots of the Federal Premium Match Ammo. Now I've got both varieties. I've got the 168 grain and I've also got the 175 grain. So what I'll do is I'll fire the 168 grain first. I've got a 10-shot magazine naturally, so we'll fire 5 of the 168 grain and then 5 of the 175 grain. So out at 100 yards there, I've just put up a paper target. I've put 2 black dots on it. So I'll go for the left black dot with the 168 grain, and then I'll go for the right one with the 175 grain. So we'll see how all that performs, and then I'll put the bipod back on the rifle, and then we'll start shooting at some serious long range. Okay, so here's the results here. That first shot, I definitely pulled that one using the 168 grains, but you can see nicely 4 shots just there. So if we measure that, about 1/2 inch. So that's not too bad there for 100 yards. Okay, over to the 175s. They've spread a little bit more. Then again, I was just settling into the rifle a bit too, so but still looking at that. Get these ants out of the way. About 0.7. About 0.7 of an inch. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, that's definitely under that 1 inch guarantee at 100 yards. So the accuracy there is quite fine. Keep in mind too, you'll probably hear that on the video, as the wind certainly is picked up here at the farm, which is really sort of annoying, but you have not got any control over that. Also too, that bench there, as I say, it's only just a camping bench. It's not a solid concrete bench like you'd get out at the rifle range or something like that. But anyhow, I'm very happy with that. That's a good enough result for me. So let's get that LaRue tactical target out now and put that out at some distance, and we'll see how we go. Okay, so this will be the real test of accuracy, this one, guys. I've been using this Bipod RX 1000i rangefinder. I find it just really handy. It measures out to 1,000 yards. I've just measured way up in the distance there. I've put the LaRue tactical auto resetting target. I've ranged it. I've done 3 ranges. One coming at 512, the other one was 510, and the other one 511. So you can definitely say it's at least 500 yards there. So what I've done is I've just gone back to more basics here with the rifle setup. I'm just using the actual bipod straight off the rifle with a 168 grain Federal match key. So let's take a few shots and just see how we go at that distance. Hit. 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 Alright guys, so there you have it, the Savage 10 FCP in 308. It's a really good rifle, especially if you're looking at long distance shooting and you're on a budget, you can't afford those higher end brands, then this rifle and this setup in particular is definitely worth a look. Bipod scopes are well known for being rugged and reliable. Certainly proved that today on this rifle. I was able to shoot out there at 500 yards accurately and just have a whole heap of fun while I was doing it. So overall, I can't really fault the rifle. It's well priced, definitely accurate. So if you do want something like that and it's within your budget range, why not go in and check one out? All right guys, we'll wrap up the review now. Thanks very much for watching. So till next time, we'll catch you then.